World of YouTube, true crime, terror site, and everything else. Going over another case due to unsolved mystery. Of course, this came from the lineup, and I thought I covered this story. I don't think I did, but I thought I did, but I must have not have. And this is, I'm gonna kill this Wawuda, sir. Wisconsin, west of Milwaukee. Hey, Laverne and Shirley. Is known as the City of Homes. Its quiet streets are dotted with schools, parks, and charming family dwellings. But on a hot late July day in 1925, of course, this was an 8-year-old kid. And I'll tell you something, 8 years old, back in my day, even in my day, late 80s, late 70s, early 80s, a lot of kids did a lot of wandering around on the streets. And some, unfortunately, never came home. And this kid headed out to a local watering hole where kids played and swam during the hot summer months. And this is just an insane story because the carefree group hopped a freight train to get there. So this is quite a few miles from home. And of course, drifters and wanderers and, people that used to, hobos riding the trains could have definitely been a factor to this kid's demise. But 3 of his companions reported seeing him jump off the train with others. That was the last sighting of Buddy. And what's his name? Buddy Schumacher. Can't. Man, when you don't say words a lot. Now, when he didn't return home, of course, his parents and his sister were all dumbfounded. Immediately they went on a search, and several weeks later they found the body. But, mutilation and sexual abuse. And a handkerchief was discovered deep in the back of Buddy's throat. Now, for whatever reason of what or who was around at that time, like I said, it could have been a drifter off a train, you never know. It is pretty funny, though, that all the kids, that he was with, obviously he was with 2 crowds. It doesn't say nothing about any of these kids getting interviewed. For lack of trying, police followed leads, but nothing amounted to conviction. It was an area drifter who was accused and arrested and connected with the murder. 2 mentally challenged men also reportedly confessed to the crime, though police intentionally didn't believe either person. And I love these people that come out and say, I did it! But there's nothing. It's like, what the And yeah, here you have the drifter. But specifically, the handkerchief was likely mishandled at one point. Of course, the telltale fabric was missing from the district attorney's office. Witnesses also reacted their original statements regarding the accused drifter. This is what it is when you got bad investigations. And yeah, here we have a drifter, like I said. Boom. I forgot I read that. And there I am talking about drifters. Two mentally challenged people. Mishandled evidence. This is one of them cases, man, that is just, just stupid, ridiculously, you just want to go back in time and smack somebody right across the face. I mean, it's, then who knows what happened to the damn drifter? And of course, there would have been something on that, probably could have been sweat or anything on that friggin' handkerchief, but of course, nope, they had to mishandle it. And oh man, this poor kid with the thing stuffed down his friggin' throat. It's like, what the? Oh. Relatives spoke little of the tragedy 2 years after Buddy's death. They moved out of the family home. And this is the thing, man. Nothing was hammered down on this. This is why stuff, even today, Delphi murders. Oh, we have DNA and we're gonna catch you, but it's not enough. It's not good enough. It's, misplaced. Oh, wait a minute. Soon they will have no DNA. They have photos that, supposedly the officer said that, there's no one witnessed Bridget guy that day. It's just stupid things like this that lead to tragedies like this. And here we have Lillian Harwood, who would often be hearing saying, I know who killed the boy in his youth. Chalked it up in nonsensical talk. This is like the other story I just covered with the boy in the box. Here comes a woman, which that didn't even show in that article, but crazy stuff. But I mean, you got these people that come in like this, say they know, and there it is saying, it happened near the Menominee River around Hoyt Park that police knew who the killer was. Isn't that just Delphi? Coincidental? As she got older, discovering the chilling details surrounding Buddy's death, he set out on a fact-finding mission. He interviewed family members, including Buddy's sister, children, and he proved over census data, old newspapers, and more. After years of research, Hoffman claims that he come to his own conclusion about who the killer could have been. He doesn't wish to share his theory, however. I think I know who committed the murder, he told. I don't think that after all this time, there's a way to prove it. These are one of them friggin' things that is just, abruptly insane, and it makes you pissed. I have to stay on the educated guess based on the facts. Too late to bring the culprit to justice. Most evidence is lost time, and it's quite likely that a perpetrator has passed on. Bullshit. But once again, yeah, there's that DNA stuff. If they would have properly handled the handkerchief, it probably would have led right to this guy, who this guy thinks. And, you got all these type of people wandering around, and I love people when they say, I never thought it could happen in my community. This is a nice neighborhood. Well, guess what? A lot of times, them nice neighborhoods is really what attracts and lives and dwells with sick individuals. Because they don't want to be caught. They don't want to go in the hell mixed area of it all. Because then they will get caught. Who would ever think, right? Nobody does, of going into a homestead community with your grandmother's famous apple pie and everybody says hi and you're welcome to walk through their door, and bang, all of a sudden a tragedy comes along and you leave your doors unlocked and poof, I could not believe this happened in my community. Wake up to reality. I've lived in nice communities and I've seen some pretty wacky crap. Yes, I have. But, here we have someone that has based on facts. And, of course, everything gets lost. And in one of these cases will never get solved. Why? Because, right, bad investigating, handling evidence badly. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, you got a dead kid, horrifyingly, whatever happened to him in the woods. And you would think you'd want someone to have justice prevail. But no, and that's why people continue to do what they do to kids today. Because stuff like this, and this is related just right to the friggin' Delphi murders this case is. So no, I did not cover this case. And now bringing it back up, and I was looking into the boy in the box, this came up, I said, all right, 94 friggin' years ago. And still, just like Delphi, nothing. But we have some facts, and we have this evidence. And we're looking into this perpetrator. And still, nothing. Let me straighten that out for you. See, this is how everything looks like in cases like this. Like this. Straighten it out. Get your asses out of your head. Oh, man. Do some more footwork. And when you got stuff like this sitting in front of your face, it's like, oh, man. Justice not prevailed. Where's the gavel into the hammer of the table to say convicted? Nope. We will just sit here and look at these words on these articles and sit there and think that someone has said all this and just rack your head and have another disturbing story stuck in your head until the day you frickin' die and go insane, slowly insane in your mind, just thinking about what you read. And it's like, you son of a, what to do, people? What to do? Whether this guy is alive and 94 years old, his own damn self, or dead, hopefully died a tragic, horrible, despicable, long-lasting, terrible death. It's nothing gonna be, just a haunted story sitting in the back of your mind to say, what the, oh, you son of a, why? And no justice. No justice, because a poor, mishandled case. Frustrating, folks. Till that next video, be safe. Take care. Moment of silence. And whoever is still alive for this case, and I hope someone comes across my video, I hope you're haunted for the rest of your life for doing bad work. I hope you're haunted for the rest of your life. Anybody involved in this and did not do enough to push forth the proposition and put forth this kid's justice being prevailed for his poor, lost soul. I hope you will live your life out. That's right. With haunting memories till the day you die.